Hello, this is Missing Persons on Psychic Network TV. It's 8/29/2010, 7:46 p.m. Joining me tonight is Brian Ladd, my co-host, and guest Susan. How are you guys?
Hi, Gail. I'm good.
Hi, Brian.
Good.
Hi, Gail.
Hi, Susan. Good to hear you guys again. Tonight we're going to discuss things going on with the Anthony case. It's been a while. Yep. And also there's some things that now need to be discussed after this long period of time. And so let's kind of jump right into this and find out what's going on. One thing, Susan, do we have any new facts on the case?
Yeah, they're losing a lot of their people as far as the lawyers that's handling the cases. They're walking away from the case because there is no money.
For the defense team?
Yes.
Okay.
The state of Florida is now paying for all people, and that's not going to be a whole lot of money. State of Florida is broke.
Okay. Now, doesn't she have a private attorney?
Yes, he supposedly is not getting paid.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
As far as Cindy and George, their house was in foreclosure, but they managed to pull it out of foreclosure. That was never said how it was pulled out. They're trying to say that Kaylee's body was put there after Casey was put in jail.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not sure I can agree on that. I mean, that's just my opinion, but
right.
I'm not seeing how that would happen. With that being said, Brian, let's get into some of the details here of what's going on.
Just straight to the point. This show is about what the defense is trying to do, and I'm not sure why they're trying to do it, but it looks to me like they're trying to say that the body wasn't there when you guys went on the search, correct?
Correct, or they're either trying to that or implicate us.
Okay, and then
in some way.
Tell us why, Gail.
Okay, I have had a man named Jeremy Lyons calling me. I understand that he's for the defense, and it's continuous calling. I did cooperate with him one time and answered his questions as politely and as honest as I could answer the questions. And every day now it's call once, twice a day, bringing up everything that I know, calling my daughter who was also there, calling Travis Sanders who was also there, trying to get us to say what, I'm not sure. What is it that they want? We can only tell the truth of what went on there. And some of the questions brought up by Mr. Lyon, rude, I want to say, at best. I'd say more, but I'm going to be very polite. Asking my daughter about her beliefs, whether it be religious or whatever. Does she believe in psychics? And she said she's tired of hearing questions like that. She shouldn't have to in this country defend her beliefs every day of her life.
Okay. Well, what's his true intentions are to what? To prove that the body wasn't there and
wasn't there at the time.
Put the body there after the video. Correct.
But if you view the video, you understand that wasn't the case. And we do have the recording of Mr. Lyons.
Okay, do you want to play that?
Yeah, go ahead and let's listen to what he has to say here.
Okay, let's play that real quick.
Sunday, 3:25 p.m. Hi, Ms. Saxon. It's Jerry Lyons again. I'm calling you from Orlando. And I really hope that you call me back. I really do. It's really important that we speak. I think you go a long way in this case, and that's why it's really important that I talk to you. So please Who's listening to that, please call me back.
Wow. Okay, Gail, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah. What do you think?
It seems like they're desperate, in my opinion. They're desperate to come up with something. I believe that body was there the whole time, and I don't understand. So they're questioning that maybe you did the video and then the meter reader actually placed the body there later. Is that what they're trying to?
Either Kronk or us even. I mean, the whole thing sounds fishy to me. And for what reason I don't know. But like I said, the thing is they're trying to defend her in saying that she's innocent of this whole thing, and then the body was placed there by someone else.
Okay, was the meter reader in the area at the time?
Yes, and you can, I believe on the video, I'm not sure if it was set on or off the video, but she said there's a car coming by. Well, it did happen to be Kronk at the time. I didn't know this then, but I recognized the face later when things came out. I recognized the face as the person who passed us that was in the company vehicle.
What was he doing there?
Just drove by. There is a, I guess that's county land, one part there, went in, turned around by the school and came back and passed us real slow. Real slow. So, I mean, obviously we're out there we're drawing attention. So he would have seen that we were there on the same date that he claimed he knew the body was back there. On August 11th was the date of the film, the video that we did, August 11th, which we were there 3 different times that day.
Okay, now I have that video. Let's go ahead and show that right now, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
You guys got to speak up in front because I really can't hear you.
Travis, you feel we went the wrong way. We should be going the other way if we were her and it felt like she backed down the driveway. What way should we be going? I feel like this is incorrect.
I hear that little girl screaming, Mommy.
I feel like we're incorrect.
It was interesting that at first I was like, well, how, you know, I'm trying to and I'm not sure what I'm feeling because I've never done this, so how do I know? And as soon as you turned around, you're like, did this feel like the wrong direction? I'm like, I don't know. And then as soon as you turn around, we start to head back this direction. It's like I feel like hit in my solar plexus.
Which direction?
As soon as we started to head back this way.
Which way now? The funny thing is, seems logical to go this way, but I don't feel like logic took this place. Let's go the illogical. Right. Why would she go this way? It seems logical to go to the main street. That would have been the main drag. Why would we come out here? Maybe there's a thought process here. Let's go with it. Maybe she did something down here.
That girl screaming, Mommy.
Right turn on, what's this called? Suburban?
What street?
Suburban, I think it's called.
Come on, make it so we can adjust
All
the
right,
air
we
back
gotta
here.
pull over.
The dogs are getting sick back here. Can you put the air on? Not one step under so I can still hear. Can you make sure that vent's open, please? Thank you.
Guys, I'm immediately cold here.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be this close to home, would she?
I don't write the book on logic, honey.
Well, she's mentally
They claim
unstable.
that this area was searched by cadavers.
Can you miss it? Now, you missed Yayoi's body, and she's a grown adult.
And they missed her body with cadaver dogs.
Hold on, let me step out from it.
Well, this is not the area I want to talk about.
Maybe she wants to...
followed it.
Let me step out real quick, Mom. Mom, let me get out from it.
Moolah. That's how I get it all the time. My stomach.
What is it, Travis?
Yeah. Sick.
Oh, we fucking gotta search this.
Find a moolah.
It's close.
Come on.
Could be.
Well, there's no logic, yeah.
Find a moolah.
You know what? You know how easy it though if you didn't have good dogs and you didn't have people who knew what they were doing? What street is this?
Suburban.
Or here comes a car.
This is, maybe we need to go up further and see what's up here.
Drive the car up further and we shut her door.
Something here.
Alright.
Here, whether it be, evidence.
Drive up. No, no.
Something's not right. Something is not right.
Where are you going to drive up to so I can tell Colleen?
Colleen, I'm gonna take a buzz up here and swing back around to get you.
One of the other things I mentioned to you last night, or a couple days ago, I talked
The fences.
Mom, let Travis finish. Hold on.
No, this isn't as important.
There were the fences, the mesh
The
fences.
the big tall fences.
So how'd you get back? That's the construction.
This is not a park, it's a park-like
Field. And this is the school they said they searched at.
They said they searched an area by the school.
Okay, Travis, what were you going to say?
This is the school, guys.
Yeah.
This is the elementary school.
But this whole area's been searched.
Liars. Liars. Yeah, they've searched it. They missed something.
I'm trying to think of a 4-year-old girl isn't any big in all this brush.
Something's missed. They may have just searched this area by the elementary and not...
Because logically, if I was to dump somebody off, I would not put them that close to my home.
We're talking about panic.
Alright, what were you saying, Travis?
No, we had talked a couple days ago about seahorse. I didn't understand that. We talked about the blueprint of the blanket. Did you notice the guy sitting next to you last night? When we were at dinner, English one.
Tom.
His shirt. Did you notice the print of his shirt?
No.
That, to me, when I saw that, it's just like, that's what I would picture.
What was
like
it?
That covering or that wrapping.
Oh.
It was almost like...
Paisley. Sort of design.
It had the weird little, like, sea little designs on it. Almost bohemian looking.
Where's she at?
Right there. I know her.
Okay, we're locating something that's very fucking interesting.
Right, all these people are out here now.
Colleen, the school's here. Huh? School's here. According to them,
And the fences.
This was searched by cadaver dogs.
You only go so far in the water, you know what I mean? That's right close.
Wait, so what are we doing?
We're gonna have to tear this up. I hate to say this, but the interviews that we're going to, tomorrow is it, the morning one that said we're just going to take us hours to go through, and we're going to...
What I'll do is I may hide the car, just in case, because when you're in there you won't see us. I may hide the car. Because Ohio license plate, so move your drive back here.
I'm going to want you to take the car.
And I'll walk it. I'll be fine. I can walk.
You know, or you guys...
I'm going to park it on the side
I hate
street.
to say, if you guys have to walk it, so you're safer, walk together, they'll think your boyfriend...
What I'll do is park it. What I'll do is park it. I'll park the car. I think. I wonder if I can
carry water bottles for these dogs.
What I'll do is, yeah, I'll bring the things with me. I'll get a bag together. But what I want to do is hide the car or park like we're parking in front of somebody's house, and then walk it back. I mean, I don't care. But I want us to be, because when you're in here searching, you're going to be covered. Tomorrow we're going. Let me finish up. What we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to hide the car. because we're going to drop you and everybody off. Me and Trevor's going to walk back and hide the car. So by the time we're in New York and town, you leave a car here, you're going to have a horde of fucking people going, I'm searching too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hide the car. We're going to bring the water back for everybody, so everybody's going to get water, and the dogs are going to get water bottles. I mean, get their water. See what I mean, how people are driving by. And what we'll do... Well, yeah. But we'll hide it.
I teach a lot.
Okay, now you guys saw the video. It seems pretty clear cut to me. Gail, what do you think?
Well, it's clear cut, but yeah, there's questions that come up because one of the questions, and I have to bring this up, where Mr. Lyons asked my daughter about the dogs, why they weren't indicating. You clearly see the dogs were wanting to get out. The dogs had already picked up on something. There was water there. We were not going to run the risk of going back there and destroying any kind of forensic evidence. We clearly pointed out that there was something there. We felt it, and the dogs were not indicating, but letting us know in body language that they wanted to go. Okay,
how far in the last part of the video, where I believe Colleen was out there with the dog, how far away from Kaylee's body was she?
Approximately 28 to 35 feet. Okay. The issue is it would have been underwater, or partly, water back in there. Along with there are rattlesnakes, pygmy rattlesnakes back there, and we had seen a few. And what we decided to do in order to go along with the laws, we called Orange County, and they basically told us in a nutshell that we would be arrested if we went back there.
Okay. So
there's not a lot you can do. At that point, we tried to get others to go back there as well that were searching with TES. We tried to get them to go back and search that area. They said it was searched, though. Now, I know in the video you said... Yes, had said it. They told us it was searched. Orange County told us it was searched. Okay. What gets me is now Jeremy Lyons brought up to my daughter, said, well, if her body was there, did you smell it? Let's go over this.
Okay, please do.
Been some time since it'd been out there in that hot Florida weather. Most of it was probably gone. To the human nose, it would be very undetectable, especially wrapped up. I've stood next to a body, and there wasn't a lot of smell after X amount of time. Not that my nose would pick up, yet the dogs do. He said, why didn't the dogs indicate? Well, if the dogs would have indicated back that far, then I would have had some really bad dogs. Dogs are trained to only indicate when they get to the exact source of the smell. They showed body language of wanting to go, but they're not going to indicate till they get to the exact source. They don't just indicate half mile away when they might pick up some cadaver scent. Cadaver scent travels as if, picture this, take one of those smoke bombs that you use on the 4th of July, light it, throw it down. Watch how the smoke travels all through.
Yeah, it follows.
That's how cadaver scent travels. You could be a quarter mile, half mile away. Sure don't want your dog indicating, do you? I'm pretty sure right now at this point, Mr. Lyons does not understand how cadaver scent works and how cadaver dogs work.
Okay, so he's not trying to discredit the video. I think he's trying to prove that somebody put the body there after you guys took the video.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Which is really upsetting because
Susan,
I saw my dog's body language.
You're a local, Susan. What are your thoughts on that one?
Well, I know that I went to Orlando about a month and a half after the hurricane went through, and a lot of the area was still flooded a month and a half later. I mean, flooded to the point where it was up almost to the highway.
Okay, but TES searched the flooded areas. I mean, I'm sure they would have had. Correct?
I really highly doubt they would have gone into that water area. We had gone, we saw their markings and their little things that they left. As you can clearly hear me saying in the video, I don't care who searched this, they missed it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, what
when
I
I feel
noticed was
something there and I know something's
yeah.
there, I know it. So,
you all seem to, even the dog, you all seem to kind of realize something was there. That's obvious. I just don't see where the defense is going here. I mean, obviously he doesn't believe it's psychic, so I mean, and then he's questioning Tamara on her beliefs, which doesn't really make any sense either. So this is like their last option here as far as the defense goes. That's what they're trying to do.
They're making a mockery of the whole situation.
Well,
The defense is trying to pin it on somebody else.
Well, it looks like to me they're trying to either pin it on Kronk or pin it on me.
okay, so Gail, did you put Kaylee's body there?
I didn't even know who she was till I was asked to go by people on this case, so no, I don't think so. Though I did hear people say that they thought she was in Toledo, Ohio.
Okay. But one thing that does kind of bother me is that if you saw him while you were searching, I mean...
Yes, but he did not get out of his vehicle.
Okay, but you still saw him while you were searching. That's still a little weird.
He did not get out of his vehicle.
Okay.
Okay,
so,
but,
I mean,
but they're saying that Kronk probably had inside information because his girlfriend works at the jail that overheard a conversation.
So that would be a confession from Casey.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you're either way he had some type of information. Either he was there on that day and we drew enough attention that he thought he should call in, or he overheard a conversation. That doesn't mean that he put the body there, and it doesn't mean that I put the body there.
Exactly.
Okay. I've heard comments in the past, and I just kind of laughed it off, saying that they saw a trash bag similar to what was around Kaylee in your vehicle, Gail. What was that, or do you even remember?
We had all kinds of dog items wrapped in there and brought in a trash bag. Dirty laundry, if somebody wanted to see our dirty laundry.
Okay.
So, and if they saw anything in there that, you know, it's like anybody traveling. I think most people have black garbage bags with them.
Now, Travis was with you and Colleen was with you. Was this your first? I know you drove down there a few times, and then you flew, I believe.
That was our very first trip, our first day out.
The very first time, and you ended up right there.
Yes.
Okay. So I think basically what we're just trying to show is that the defense is going nuts. And I guess there's no way Gail put a body there. And
now I'm being called 2 and 3 times a day for the last couple of weeks. Messages on my home phone, messages on my cell phone, messages left on Travis's phone, messages left on Tamara's phone.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're just grabbing at straws, but I am not willing to be a part of this mess.
So they're going to... Go ahead, Susan.
Here's the deal. This new judge is basically forcing Baez to say what he had. He wants a status hearing. He wants to get this case on the road. It's been 2 years, 2.5 years.
Right.
Yeah, 2.5 years, and I'm still getting drug into this.
Well, I think that if somebody would have listened to you and TES would have went back out there, I
begged them.
This would have been...
I begged one of their people that were one of the leaders to go there because I couldn't get permission, and they had permission through TES. I begged.
Right. So now
I can't mention any names, but I do have their names, and they know I begged them to go back.
Still, now they don't sincerely believe that you're psychic or anything like that. They're just trying to discredit.
They're trying to discredit everybody and pin this on someone else other than her.
They do.
Right, and they're trying to pin it on either Kronk or our group that was there.
Okay, now we haven't talked with Kronk. At least I haven't. I mean, I don't know.
I haven't either.
And I don't know what he may have done, but I don't think he did anything. Do you?
I don't.
Susan?
No, I don't think Kronk had anything to do with this.
Okay.
No, I mean, honestly, I don't think Kronk had anything to do with this. other than if he saw us out there and thought this was a good thing to call, because everybody knew there was some kind of reward. We weren't looking to get a reward. We were just looking to do our job, what everyone had emailed us and they asked us to go and do, period.
And now this comes up.
And now this comes up.
Have they tried?
As far as I feel, Brian, I'm sorry, this is the way I feel. I went there. I did my job. I did what I was supposed to do. And I don't want to be drug into this any further. I did what I was supposed to do.
They tried to subpoena you?
That's been brought up. So here I sit and wait.
Okay.
They may subpoena me.
The video. No, I showed the video. It's not the entire video. Do they want a copy of the video? The defense does?
They have, yes. Alliance was called and asked me for the original copy with the date on there, all that kind of stuff.
Well,
I know two people that have that.
Nance got it. You sent it to them.
But yeah, Nancy Grace has the full, unedited version.
There you go.
Maybe Lions will get a hold of Nancy Grace and she'll want to give it to him.
Wait a minute. Why would you send this to Lyons? He's a private investigator. He's not an attorney.
But he's
working for the defense. I'm not sending anything.
Has he come out and said that he is working for the defense?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did announce it to
me.
I'm
pretty sure the subpoena would have to come from the defense. Therefore, if they got a copy of it, the state would get a copy of it also.
All right, and this St. John, this is one of his emails. My name is Jeremiah Lyons. I'm a private investigator presently working on the death case in Orlando, Florida. Please be kind enough to call me. It's very important that I speak with you as soon as possible. Jerry. His phone number is included. The last name, that rings a bell. Explain that one.
Yeah, Andrea Lyons was one of the main death penalty lawyers, and she has now walked away from the case because she says she has to get back to her criminal classroom. She teaches criminal investigation. But personally, I think she walked away from it because there's no money. She's not getting paid for that.
Is it just a coincidence that they have the same last name, or are they related?
I don't know. That I couldn't tell you.
Okay. Gail, how many times have they tried to call you?
I've had at least 7 to 8 phone calls.
Tamara the same?
She just got one today on a Sunday.
Travis? You said Travis was called too?
He's gotten 2 or 3 calls.
Colleen?
I have no clue.
Who else was with you when the video was taken? Just you guys?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I've got. I wish them luck on this one. I don't see it going anywhere, but
I'm clueless as to why it's going on even, but to each his own.
Okay. Susan, do you have anything else?
No, I don't. Not at this time.
Okay, Gail, you've got a trip coming up. 2 trips, right?
Yes, we're actually going to be doing the Chiron Horman case as well as the Gabriel Johnson case. I do believe we've been invited in on the Lindsey Baum case as well.
Okay, and that's not too far from Portland?
Right.
Okay. Now, that's a pretty long drive for you.
Yeah, it's going to be 3 days to get there.
Yeah.
And I'll be doing the blind drive when I get there.
Okay, in the blind drive is people don't know, is the video you just saw. Explain that real quick again, Gail.
It's when you don't pay attention to where you're driving. You're strictly going on feelings. You don't look at street names or anything else. It's where that is basically, I want to say, the person is drawing you to their remains.
Have you ever been into an accident when you do a blind drive?
I will say in one close because I'm not paying attention all the way.
That's the first thing.
That's not a good thing.
So you're not drinking and driving, right?
No.
Okay, so you don't mix spirits with spirits?
No spirits with spirits.
Okay, so are you going to go to, how is this route going to, I know we talked about it before, I don't think we're exactly sure. Did you find out which way you're going to go first? You're going to go through Arizona and Texas, then up, or just straight across?
I'm not sure. It just depends on how the arrangements can be made where I'll be able to stay.
Okay. And you're taking 2 dogs with you?
I'm taking 2 dogs.
Okay. And you are going to be meeting up with Tammy and Jack Smith?
Yes.
And then you're going to be going to the hotel room where Elizabeth Johnson stayed.
Correct.
We've been in correspondence with Elizabeth Johnson, and we know how she feels and her views. They've been pretty much consistent since day one. So I don't know. I tend to believe her. It's just my own opinion. So we'll see if I'm thinking that at least with the Gabriel Johnson case, you should be able to go to that hotel and pick up immediately what happened, or at least get a direction in mind. And hopefully that won't take you to someplace deserted nearby.
Hopefully not.
You have any thoughts of where it might take you, though?
No, and I hate to have any preconceived
I know.
ideas.
Okay.
You know how I work.
Okay, when you go to Portland, you'd like to meet with Terry.
Yes, I would. I'd like to meet with Terry, which is Chiron's stepmother.
Okay.
And I'd like to shake her hand if she would.
Okay. Well, you've made that offer before with Haley Cummings' parents, and they actually said yes. Then they said no, which is a little.
And then they backed away, right?
Yeah, I believe they're in jail right now. Terry, as far as I know, is not in jail. So.
Well, I'd love to meet with her because if the claiming of innocence is fine, but I'd like to know for sure, and I know once I touch a person, I know the answer to that then. Okay. But then on the other hand, I also know the answer where the missing person is then too.
Okay, good.
Honestly, Gail, I don't think Terry will meet with you because she's got a high-profile lawyer.
Right.
Why not? She's just a psychic. They don't believe in psychics. I mean, why not?
I understand that. But
why be afraid? Because I might find something out?
She's not talking to nobody. They had to escort her to the courthouse just for a hearing for her divorce.
That's probably for her own protection. She's not real popular right now. I mean,
yeah.
I'm serious. She's not real popular right now. So, okay. That's all I have, Gail.
Well, I want to thank both of you for being out here tonight and talking about this. It's important. And I guess we'll end the show then if no one else has anything more to say or add to either one of these cases.
Nope, I don't.
Okay. Well, thank everyone for listening, and all of you have a good night.